And it's the outline of my presentation. It's a simple lesson plan. It can be adapted to any topic, and the time can be changed, or the topic can be changed, and materials can be changed too. I prepared this lesson plan for 8th grade students, and the topic is tourism, and the duration is 16 minutes. And I plan to use photos as materials, and it's a whole class activity. Before the lesson, the teacher and students visit a touristic place in their town. I choose Istanbul and places like Sultanahmet Mosque, Grand Bazaar, Spice Bazaar, and Taksim Square in my town. And the teacher takes some photos here and wants students to pay attention to signboards and written information. During the lesson, after the visit, the teacher uses a digital tool called Socrative and asks students what is LL, Linguistic Landscapes, and students submit their answers to these tools. The teacher reads the student's answer, and the teacher tells what is the meaning of the linguistic landscape. Then the teacher makes groups of 5, which there are 5 people in each group, and shows some photos to each group. For example, in this picture, the teacher shows an information table from the Sultanahmet Cami and asks students to, what do these signs stand for? The answers should be like, no smoking, no throwing the rubbish, no dogs, no noiseless. And the other photo is from Grand Bazaar. It's the entrance of Grand Bazaar. The teacher asks questions like, where did I take this photo? Which languages do you see in this place? For whom were the languages used in this place? And it's another picture from the Grand Bazaar. It's a famous store at the Grand Bazaar. The teacher asks, which languages do you see? And what are the reasons for using in both Turkish and English? The students should answer like, it's for tourists. It can be for local tourists and tourists from abroad. And the third picture is from Spice Bazaar. And teacher shows this picture. It's a spice store, and asks, what are the reasons for using both English and Turkish? What are the reasons for using English in these signs? And can people who do not know English can understand these writings? And it's another picture from Spice Bazaar. Who sells spice, and there's no Turkish writings in these photos. And the teacher asks, why do they not use Turkish? And second question is about this picture is, what is the reason for using English and Arabic? It's a picture from Taksim Square. Arabic and English tourists comes here frequently. The teacher asks, what other languages except Turkish do you see in this photo? Answers are like Arabic, English. And for whom were these languages used in this place? The students should say for tourists or another answers. And here are some sample questions that you can use in this lesson. Where did I take these photos? Which languages do you see? What do you think the sign is written in both in Turkish and English? What are the reasons for using English in these signs? What other languages do you see in your town? And after all these photos and questions are finished, the teacher gives a bridging activity to enhance students' learning and make their learning more permanent. Teacher asks each student to search and visit a place which is famous for its natural and historical features on Google Earth. The place can be either in Turkey or any other country who they want to visit. The teacher bring the students bring the screenshots of the signs in English, Turkish, or any other languages uh, for the following week, and there they can be some screenshots of students' collection. These photos are taken in Nevşehir Göreme. You can see that in the first picture there is a showmaker and the writings are all in English. And in the second picture, there are Chinese, English, and Korean. And here's another example. It's from Chinatown in London. In the first picture, you can see there are English and Chinese. And the last picture is from Bodrum, Turkey. Here you can see only English. I see only English. And what is expectations from students? We expect that the students will be able to talk about their experiences, and the students will be able to describe these places. What are the benefits for teachers to use linguistic landscapes in their lessons? Everything can be used for teaching, and teachers can use these signs as authentic materials, and students are familiar with these materials, so it's easy to adapt anything to their lesson. And I wanted to thank you, Dr. Solmaz and Ibrahim Özkaya and Dr. Steve Presimus. Thank you for your attention.